All right, fight fans, your next fight is 3 rounds in the 160-pound weight division. Introducing first, fight out of the red corner, representing HB Fight Club, Chike Anusiem.
Chike Anusiem from Huntington Beach, California is making his way into the ring. This man is going to look for his first victory against one defeat. He stands 5'11", 21 years of age. He is just happy to be here. And trained, of course, by Johnny Mercurio, fighting out the Huntington Beach Fight Club. And we are happy to have him here as Fighters Rep number 18, Chike Anusiem. Chike Anusiem.
And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the black corner, representing Pugilist Gym, Justin Molano.
And here we have Justin Molano, 21-year-old, started training at the age of 18. Describes his fighting style as technical, methodical, a lot of front kicks. He says he's a traditional kickboxer, Muay Thai fighter, and he's here to put on a show. So we'll see what that looks like against Chike Anusiem.
All right, my fans. Once again, this fight is 3 rounds in the 160-pound weight division. Judges corner ringside, Jamal Trad, Damian Hollywood, and Daniel Castillo. Your referee calling the action in the ring, Jose Cobio. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weight at fight time at 161.2 pounds. Fighting out of Huntington Beach, California, representing HB Fight Club, this is Chike Anusiem. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of black corner. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weight at fight time at 158.2 pounds. Fighting out of Simi Valley, California, representing Pugilist Gym, Justin Molano.
Scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds at 160 pounds. Chike Anusiem out of the red corner, out of the black corner, Justin Molano. Fighters touch glove. And a third man in the ring, Luis Cobian. And here we go for the first round. And Molano trying to measure with that jab. And Anusiem just trying to drive inside.
Yeah, really bullying him, trying to push his way through. And for our viewers at home who might be noticing the discrepancy of the shin guards and the length, can you please explain that, David?
Well, fighters here, as an amateur, if you have under 3 fights, you have to wear shin pads and headgear. After that, you can go to your 4th fight. But Anusiem's shin pad looks a little bit small, and it's exposing a lot more of the shin than I would like to see. So in that case, he may have a little bit more shin action here with that kicks. Molano trying to control that range with that push kick. Anusiem with the high kick. High push kick comes up short from Anusiem. Anusiem trying to wait for that counter shot. He's coming in very effectively with that.
Also landed a sneaky left uppercut as he was coming through the middle there. Molano working his kick as well too. Pretty even fight so far through one, but Chike Anusiem edging it just a little bit more right now.
And just earlier, Anusiem with that push kick to the face. I like Anusiem's kick. He has a very, very small chamber, and it comes up very quickly, especially on the left side. Oh! And another push kick to the face. And that's the end of round one. You know, in Thai culture, the head is considered very holy and the feet is considered very dirty. So when you put the dirtiest part of your body to the holiest part, which is the head, it's almost like a slap in the face. And so Chike Anusiem was able to find that mark several times.
Yeah, definitely a great round for Chike Anusiem. I have a 10-9 through 1, mainly because of his great success kicking Molano any way that he pleased, and I'd like to see Molano really up his defense here in round 2, because he might be walking away home numb tonight if Chike continues at this pace. Justin Molano there we see, trained by Thor Skanke, former MMA fighter. Was a staple here in the Southern California fight scene. Now passing it on to the next generation.
Anusiem finding that long cross over the top. Anusiem just waits and gets that counter, but when he does counter, he explodes right in.
Molano really having a hard time pulling the trigger here. You know, these minutes and seconds are flying by. He needs to really pick up the offense in order to find some success.
I agree. I think he needs to dirty up the fight just a little bit. Just trying to push a little bit more action. Use his offense as defense, because Anusiem's just trying to find the right time to counter. He wants Molano to go first, and when he does, Anusiem just explodes in with a bunch of techniques.
And here we go again, just keeping Molano at bay with these kicks. Loads up with the right, but sneaks in the right kick there to the side too.
And Anusiem, he waits the counter, and once he gets in, he launches a few shots. Then he gets in smothering range, to clinch range, just to neutralize the action. Fighting a very smart fight here. So here he goes in that smothering range once again. Now he's in there, keeping that pressure.
And Chike with the veteran move by going straight for a punch as soon as they break from the clinch. You wouldn't tell he's the 0-1 fighter fighting the 3-0 fighter, but Justin Molano might be 2 minutes away from his first amateur loss.
Now, if you were in the corner of Molano, what instructions would you give him if you feel that way?
Well, as you can tell, Thor Skanke right now, he's probably saying pick up the sense of urgency. He is not pleased at all with the performance of Molano, and you can tell it's a fiery corner right there, and there's a big, big sense of urgency. They know their fighter is down, and he might need to pull off a miracle here, several knockdowns and knockout in order to win this fight, because he's down 2-0 right now.
Well, I like that intensity from Thor, because sometimes as a coach, you got to set that fire underneath your fighter, and you got to show it with that type of emotion. Here we go for the third and final round. And there he goes. Looks like Molano did get a little fire underneath him.
It's just that Chike probably has every trick up his sleeve right now to mitigate Molano. Nothing really working for Justin. Everything really working for Chike.
You know, I want to see Justin just sit down a little bit more on those punches. Just make it just like that. Just make him a little bit longer. And so he can just establish some rhythm just like that. Sit down a little bit more, let it go, brother. It's the third and final round.
That's another one. Chike might be better off rolling along cruise control right now because he doesn't want to put this victory in any danger. Chike still coming forward, standing in the middle of the ring, clinching here. 55 seconds left in the fight. All Molano so far in round 3. Perhaps a little too late though, right, David?
Maybe, but he had the fire put underneath him by his coach Thor. And it looks like it's coming down.
You would have loved to see this same sense of urgency and output and pace in the second round and the first round, but Molano might be kicking himself after this one for starting off a little too late because he's having great success here in round 3.
And the only thing I don't like about Chike is his headgear is a little bit too low and it looks like it's cutting off his vision just a little bit. You see him every once in a while making that adjustment. But man, you guys are fighting it out for the last 10 seconds. Oh, and an extra knee. And the fighter's just screaming because that was the third round where they all put it all on the line. Unofficially, Manuk, who do you see it for?
I have Chike edging this one 29-28. There you go. You see the battle scars at the end of the fight. Chike got busted up because Molano picked it up, picked up the pace there, but a little too late in my book. And we'll see what the official judges have to say. I didn't really see the first 2 rounds being room for argument. It was pretty decisive what Chike was doing, and Molano might be a few seconds away from his first amateur loss.
Yeah, so just unofficially, Molano actually has 3 sparring semi-contact matches, and so this is his amateur debut, but I think he's going to take a lot of that back to the bank, especially with a coach like Thor Genki, and he's going to watch this and going to say, hey, yeah, you know what? I got to be the alpha fighter in this game because he had a great third round. And, of course, still to come in our 5th fight, Charles Lewis and Dylan Ludwig.
After 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for their decision. Judge number 1 scored the bout 29-28 for the red corner. Judge number 2 scored the bout 29-28 for the black corner. While judge number 3 scored the bout 29-28 for your winner by split decision. From the red corner, Chike Anusiem.
Wow, a split decision for Chike Anusiem. One judge did see it in favor of Justin Molano. But a great fight between these 2 warriors. Chike Anusiem, by split decision, picks up his first victory and walks away with the record of even 1-1. And Justin Molano picks up his first defeat. But I think he's going to take a lot of this back to the bank. And I'd like to see him come back again here in the Lion's Den at FightersRep.
All right, I'm with your winner, Chike Anusiem. Chike, what a great fight. I know a little bit between you and me. I know last time you weren't very happy with your performance here at FightersRep. How do you feel though now?
It feels amazing to be back in the Lion's Den. It feels amazing to put on a great show. I remember last time I was in the Lion's Den, wasn't able to pull out a W, and I remember the locker room, the exact words you told to me. Only thing that comes from this is learning and getting better, and coming back and showing everyone what you can do. I wanted to finish. I wanted to fight to get a finish. Felt like I was crowding myself a little bit in the pocket, but I'm proud of how I performed. I'm proud of how I fought. It was a long training camp, a lot of work, a lot of mental work, a lot of physical work. So it was definitely awesome to put on a show for me.
Again, I do feel you had a much better performance this time than in your first one. Definitely was, I could tell you were looking for that right cross, trying to find a home for it, but you found a home for your feet. I swear, you used your foot. I think your opponent got more accustomed to your feet than most people would. So, what was your strategy going into this fight, though?
You know, just like you were saying, that right cross has always been a money shot for me, and my hands have always been powerful. I've known that, and that's something I showcased last fight, but I didn't showcase the kicks. I have awesome kicks, especially up the middle, you know, around the side, all angles, and I wanted to use that to control the distance today and just show that I'm a well-rounded fighter, you know, all facets, not just the hands, but the feet, the knees, you know, the mental game, the IQ, and, you know, just being able to do it all, just getting better. This is just the second fight in the ring, you know. I'm getting better, man. Y'all motherfuckers better be ready, because I'm not here to play games. I'm here to, you know, stay in the gym, keep getting better, and keep getting back in there and getting bigger, better fights. And taking out the next name, you know?
Well, as they say, the first one is always the hardest, and you earned that one here. Now, I know you have a lot of friends, family, or fans here in the Lions Den. Any last words you want to give to them?
Definitely. Got to give a big shout out to my coaches at Huntington Beach Fight Club. They've been working with me for almost a year now. I hope y'all know I'm not even a year in this fucking game. I haven't even been training for a year. But the coaches at Huntington Beach Fight Club got me out here looking like this. Johnny Mercurio, Chris Law, you know, all the best coaches over there. Got to give a shout out to my mom, who's always been supporting me. My sister, my brother, my friends. They always in the lab with me, always motivating me to keep getting the work in. So, you know, I'll be back. George, I want the next one. So I'm going to be back in the lab. I'm going to get right back to work, and, you know, I'm going to improve all the mistakes that I made today. That's all.
There you go, and I can't wait to see you. We appreciate you, Chike. Congratulations, your winner once again, Chike Anusiem.